Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Eli at Kingsbridge Performance and 4x4. And this evening I've got one of my favourite 4x4s of the moment right now. It's the Tesla Model X. These cars are just absolutely fantastic. They're just so technologically advanced. They look very, very cool, and they just do everything. They're just amazing. Can't recommend one highly enough. If you've not had a Tesla Model X, you should get one. They are phenomenal cars. Once you register them onto the app, there's all sorts you can do. You can make the car sing and dance to a theme. You can summon the car on your phone. If you've got the full enhanced autopilot with summon mode. There's so many different things. There's Mario Kart you can play, or Tesla Kart they call it, on the main screen if you unlock it. There's you can have a burning fire displayed on the central screen. There's literally all sorts. It's very, very clever. There's so much you can do once you get to learn all its tips and tricks. One of the main features, of course, is those superb gull wing doors. I mean, they're just incredible. They're very clever as well, so they open up just low enough or high enough depending what objects are around them, so they won't bang into anything. They detect if something's there. So please don't worry thinking, I'm not going to be able to open them in tight spaces, because they open up very intelligently to make sure they don't bang into anything. You've got this lovely frameless glass, which I love. I think makes it look like a coupe. This is a 67 plate, one owner car from new, cost £100,000 new with a spec that it's got. It's a fantastic spec, and we bought it off the current owner, who, like I say, was only he bought it brand new, ordered it brand new. The original sales invoice is actually in the glove box, but he was just selling it to buy a new one. But this one is 3 years old. It's still got a year's Tesla warranty remaining, and of course 5 years of Tesla battery warranty. Part of the spec on this is got the 22-inch wheels in satin black, which are great. It's also, this one's got the pearlescent white paint option, which is under like £2,000 paint option. You can see there, stunning colour. It's not the flat white. They only did two premium paints that you had to pay top £3,000 for. One was this pearlescent white, and one was the triple layer red. I've got one of each of these cars in stock. I've got the triple layer red and the pearlescent white, which is this one. Both have the white interior. This one has got the six-seat interior, which is probably the most desired interior option. This one's got the 6-seat with a central storage and cup holder option. You can actually there's 4 screws that hold it on. You could actually just take this out if you don't want it. It's fairly straightforward to do. There's plenty of tutorials on the internet about how to do that. So if you just wanted to walk through, you could. But if you're happy with it, it's very useful. The seats in the rear are electric. So if we zoom out, you will see the camera mounting them, but anyway. So you can tilt, you can move it forwards and backwards, and then you can also control this seat from the screen as well, to let people in and out of the third row seats. So that's really handy. And then of course your front seats are electric as well, with electric lumbar support here. You've got this beautiful white leather everywhere with a gloss black finish and the chrome detailing. It looks fantastic. This one's got the premium package, which is like a £5,000 option, and it gives you this alcantara finish to the dash. Alcantara leather finish to the dash. You've got the white leather premium upgrade, which gives you white leather everywhere, including to the lower part of the dash. You've got Alcantara roof lining, panoramic glass roof everywhere. It is phenomenal. Phenomenal car. And they're very, very clever as well, because they lock and unlock. This one as part of the premium pack. The doors will open and close themselves, and it just makes life so much easier. But let me give you an example. So I've got the 2 keys on me. Here they are. What I'm going to do now is, first of all, close it, and then we'll walk up to the car and we'll watch it open itself for us as we approach. Okay? So first of all, we're going to lock it. Okay, so it all closes up, mirrors fold in, and now what we're going to do, we're going to walk up to the car like so, with the keys in my hand or in my pocket. Oh, sod's law, it doesn't work when you want it to. Couldn't write it, could you? It works every time, but now that I want it to actually open, it's not doing it. Anyway, press that, the door opens, and then when you get in, when it's done the auto open, it'll actually auto close as well. But the other way to close them is, like I was saying, close all. So you can open and close the doors yourself from here, or people can do it themselves from the buttons. So from this screen here, you can open the doors. You can even alter the height of the doors here as well. And you can set it so it opens a specific height in a specific location, so it remembers what to do. Let's look at the spec on this one. So I'll open the glove box. Here is the original sales invoice. 99,580, this was new. So obviously it's dual motor all-wheel drive. The pearl white multi-coat paint, that was £1,500 plus VAT. The 22-inch wheels, they were £5,500 plus VAT. We've had them coated, or powder coated I should say, in satin black. The ultra white interior. So this premium leather interior, that was another £3,300 plus VAT. You've got the ultra white seats, you've got the dark ashwood trim here. I'm just going to zoom in a bit to get rid of that mount. Dark ashwood trim, essentially gloss black. The black headliner in alcantara. By the way, these are sun visors, FYI. So the Tesla, it magnetically pulls out, then you unfold it, and you can see they've still got a mirror with lights. Very clever stuff. You can cover that and uncover it, but yeah, those are still sun visors. The Tesla have thought of everything. Getting back to the spec, 6-seat interior center console, that was £3,500 plus VAT. Autopilot hardware, so this has got the autopilot hardware, it hasn't got the software. You can simply download the upgrade from your phone for a cost of about £2,000, and then Tesla will download it to the car, and you've got the full autopilot if you want that. The only thing I'd say to you is I've got, my red one's got full autopilot, and I don't know, I can't get used to it. I don't use it basically. So yeah, for me it's not something I'd use anyway, so I won't bother, but there you go, that's my opinion. The premium interior package, smart suspension obviously standard. I should also add that this one's got the uncorked acceleration, which means that Tesla actually launched an update at one point which gave you uncorked acceleration even on the 75D. What that meant was that when you're driving, you could actually accelerate almost as quick as some of the higher powered cars, because the acceleration wasn't limited at all. Hence they call it uncorked. So yeah, quite an interesting one. This car has that option. Well, it doesn't mention it on here, but it did on one of the Tesla specs that the original owner sent me. Smart air suspensions, obviously suspension you can adjust in different heights. Very clever stuff, and of course you can do it automatically as well. Premium interior package, let's get back to that. So you've got the alcantara and leather dash. You've got the premium sound system, which sounds incredible. It's like you're in a concert hall in your car. You've got self-opening and closing doors, which I tried to show you but didn't work. But I think with Tesla, you've got to fulfill the sort of perimeters that it needs for things to work. So for example, I think with the door thing, if it's like been shut for more than 5 minutes and you come to it, it'll open. Anyway, that's just what I've found. Part of the premium interior package also gives you like I think it's a HEPA filter in the in the aircon. The Subzero weather package, that gives you the full heated option. So if we press the, there we go. So all 6 seats are heated. The steering wheel's heated, the wiper blades are heated. Everything's heated basically, all off. Very, very useful to have in this country, I would say. With the premium connectivity, as you'll see here, we've also got premium connectivity included. And that gives you essentially internet, as it says here, this is press info, live traffic, visualizations, video, music streaming, etc. So if we look here, press the music, we've got Spotify, we've got tune-in radio. Obviously you've got your phone and normal radio, but you've pretty much got everything you could want to play. So whoever has been listening to this last has had a fantastic library, including Oliver. I'm partial to a bit of background music from Oliver. But yeah, that's really fantastic. And then of course with the let's just pop that down. With the premium connectivity, you also get the satellite image maps as well. It's very clever. If you set a destination, it'll tell you how much battery you'll have left when you get there, what percentage, etc. So clever stuff. You can also add in supercharging stops, as the previous whoever drove the car up here, I think it was one of our drivers, did on this particular journey. Going back to the specification, security package, that's obviously alarm and immobilizer. But yeah, that is pretty much it. The full premium package actually contains quite a list of options within that wasn't available later on. So I'd mentioned some of them there, but there's actually quite a long list. Now here you can see that the sat nav actually pops up in your dash there as well as other bits of information. You can alter the screen here by simply pressing this button, and then you can go through this sort of sub menu. Here you can alter things. And you've also got the voice control. The voice control is very intuitive. So for example, you could say it's quite clever. Start again. Play Oliver. That's too busy doing something else. But when you get used to it on a day-to-day basis, it is actually very, very clever and very easy to use, and it'll pull up the tune that you want on Spotify, for example, or whatever it is you command it to do. Clever stuff. I really like it. That's gone slow now. Let's just cross that out. Okay, we'll give it time to catch up. It's just like a computer, unfortunately, so it is a little bit temperamental and you have to bear with it. Anyway, open the doors. Like again, you can pull the handle there, or you can press the button. And then if we look at the that door's now closed because I've walked away from it. And you could, of course, close it with a fob. You can also close it with these buttons here, open and close it for the internal passengers, interior passengers or rear passengers to use. I didn't mention the seats at the back, but I don't think I showed you that. So the seats at the back, if you go back to this main sort of menu here, and you go to seats, you can then move the seats front or back to let people in. So for example, forward, and it'll visually display what's going on in the back in terms of moving that seat forward, as you can see there, to then let somebody easily access the rearmost seats. If we just go around, it gives you plenty of space. can see there's loads of room to actually, you know, literally just step in and, you know, sit yourself down. And then you can also do that manually here by this button. Then of course the person here can adjust their seat with the buttons there. And then of course we can press that there to close the door. Yeah, it is absolutely fantastic. Very, very clever stuff, folks. I really, really like these cars. And that pretty much sums everything up. I don't think there's much else I can tell you. Teslas are superb, but they are a little bit temperamental, but overall I would say they are superb cars and definitely worth having, because they just do so much clever stuff that helps you every day and makes life easy. This one with this spec, you don't see many of them about. A lot of them are you know, the bog standard specification. I specifically always look for the ones that have some of the nice options like this one has. So if you are after Model X and you want a really nice spec and a really nice looking one, then definitely recommend this one. Give me a call if you'd like to discuss it, or drop me an email or text. Of course, we do offer finance packages and nationwide delivery to your door, and the car's of course under Tesla warranty as well, so it's a win-win that you can buy with your heart as well as your head. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and look forward to seeing you on the next video. Good night.